I can't believe somebody did this to me.
Okay.
November 9, 2022, around 6:30 p.m., the Howell Township Police Department is contacted in regards to a woman who was allegedly harassing her former employer. The suspect was located in the parking lot of a local Wawa, and officers were given her location to confront her about the report. Officer Davison arrives at the Wawa near Kent Road and was immediately able to locate the vehicle with the suspect inside. And she has her own version of what happened.
Do you have questions for me?
Yeah, so what's going on with you and your old boss?
So someone called my job and trashed me.
Okay.
Someone told them I vape at my desk. The story with the old boss is simple. I don't know what... I know the woman who called you. I know she's crazy.
Crazy how? Like, what do you mean by that?
She's anxious. She is a little too obsessed with her job.
Okay.
But she pushes out her employee. Listen, this shouldn't be a domestic dispute. All this is a job in real estate.
Right.
So the fact that somebody called my job and said that Simone vapes at her desk is insulting. I'm not trying to make anybody nervous here. I'm not trying to threaten anybody. But my mother works for the state of New Jersey, and she's a prosecutor. And I work in real estate, and my dad has worked in real estate. So I think what's happening here is that we have a spiteful employee, but I don't know. Someone called my job and messed with my messed with my income, and I'll show you what someone said to me if that's okay.
Yeah. What's up with all the emails though? Because she showed me there were like 46 emails since Saturday and today.
Yeah, so the only thing I wanted from my former employee was an apology for mistreating me.
And so the suspect decided that it would be best to bombard her ex-boss with extremely aggressive emails and show up to her house uninvited. In the state of New Jersey, cyber harassment is, indeed, a crime according to revised statute section 2C 33/4.1. However, in order to constitute cyberbullying, the emails would have had to have contained material that threatened to inflict injury or physical harm, that was lewd, indecent, or obscene, or threatened to commit any crime against her boss. If none of these key aspects are present in the emails, then technically the suspect hasn't committed an arrestable offense, though the officers can serve her a no-contact order which prevents her from emailing her anymore.
And I didn't get that.
Can you elaborate on how?
And my mother... Officer. Dude... You could Google my mom. She sued the state of New Jersey for discriminating against her. This woman who called you, she's a single mom, she's an immigrant, and she doesn't know any better. And I'm an idiot for trying to protect her because she's the one who fired me, but I know stupid attorneys when I see them.
Right.
It's not my job to defend her because she's obviously calling the cops on me, but...
Right. Yeah, I mean, after speaking with her, she wants zero contact from you anymore, all right? So she doesn't want any more emails to her. She doesn't want you going to her house under any reason. So I'm telling you right now,
she called my job. Someone called my job.
Hear me out, Smoke.
Okay,
if you go to her house for any reason, we will arrest you for harassment at this point. There's enough there, okay? I'm not arresting you right now, but I'm telling you very clearly under no circumstance there you go back to her house.
She's making my mom cry.
Don't go back to her house. Oh, listen to what you have to tell me.
She's texting my mother and telling her that I'm a mental case. She told me, I got fired for having COVID, and that's the only reason. I'm sorry. I know you guys have better things to do. This is embarrassing. This is embarrassing for her, and this is embarrassing for me.
Wow.
And I'm saying, and she's my mentor. She's the reason she fired me, but she's the reason I was able to get a new job. And she's still treating me badly, and I can't believe it. And I'm sorry for wasting your time.
Listen, you're not wasting my time, but you have to see it from her side. You're sending her food to her house. You're showing up at her house. You're sending her.
She called my job. She called my job, and
do you know that it was her?
It was someone from that place.
But you don't even know that it was her, and you're showing up at her house, yelling at her camera.
She wanted her. Someone called my job and messed with my money.
I understand that. I'm not justifying what they did, but that's...
Like, yeah. I'll show you what they said about my mom. Like, you don't mess with my mom. My mom is more of a...
So if you want to report harassment...
My mom is more of a cunt than she is. I'm telling you, she sued the state of New Jersey for discrimination.
Right.
I'm trying to protect this woman, but she's crazy.
Okay.
Just tell her that I love her and I have compassion for her.
Okay.
Because I know what she's going through. I've been manipulated by attorneys before, and I know what she's going through, and she's a single mom, and she's an immigrant, and she's from Brazil, and she doesn't know better. So that's why she's so angry.
Alright, but she doesn't want your help, though, alright? She told me that she works hard.
Somebody said to me from that place, good luck in the... I don't know if that was her, but somebody said that, and look at this. That's my mom. You can Google my mom's salary. Like, somebody messed with my money, and somebody insulted my mom, and my mom is crazier than I am, and my mom is ready to blow that place up, and I am begging her not to blow that place up.
You don't mean physically, of course. You mean as far as lawsuits and stuff. Yeah, just everything's on camera. I can't still make crazy statements like that. Right now, she has you showing up at her house. She has you sending hundreds of emails. She doesn't want that, all right? So if your mom decides to sue, then your mom decides to sue, all right? That's fine. But she doesn't
want my mom to sue.
Fine, but she doesn't want your help.
My mom's gonna ruin her life.
She doesn't want your help, okay?
Does she know my mom's gonna ruin her life?
Well, you told her that multiple times, so
does she know that? Because she's texting my mom, telling her I'm psychotic, and I'm just begging my mom not to ruin her life.
Call her phone number.
All right.
Because she's a single mom, she's an immigrant, she has an... Like, I know what she's dealing with, and she's just being mean to me, and I don't know why, and I'm trying to protect her, and
she doesn't want your protection.
The suspect is repeating herself a lot and is very emotionally disturbed. Her erratic mood swings and overly excited state indicate that she could be intoxicated, which might have spurred on her angry outburst towards her former boss. This is, of course, a problem, seeing as the suspect was behind the wheel of a vehicle when the officers arrived, a vehicle that she supposedly drove to get to the gas station. Thus, if it's found that she is under the influence, our suspect might actually end up in cuffs tonight for something completely unrelated to the original report.
She called my boss!
You don't even know if it was her. And even if it was, that doesn't give you the right to go to her house and be intimidating her. You're yelling at her camera.
You don't mess with my boss, and you don't mess with my mother.
There's nothing criminal about that, though. Harassment is criminal. All right.
Well, so that's harassment, and if mine's
not one time her talking to your boss is not harassment. You showing up at her house repeatedly, sending hundreds of emails, that's very much harassment. All right. And again, I don't want to get to the point where you have to be arrested. All right. I know you're trying to be a lawyer. You have career aspirations, so I don't want it to get to the point where we have to arrest you. Okay, so no more contact with her, because I'm telling you right now, if you show up to her house,
well, I'm emailing her boss because her boss is somebody from that place messed with my income, and I got fired for having COVID and being sick, and I don't...
You've already emailed her boss hundreds of times, all right? So you saying I'm going to email the boss, listen, you have freedom of speech, you can email anybody you want, but if you keep emailing them, they're going to charge you with harassment. They're going to sign complaints against you for harassment. All right? Because sending hundreds of emails is harassing, especially when you're cursing them out and alluding to threats and everything else. All right? Like I said, I read dozens of the emails. Okay?
But they're not nice people.
That doesn't matter. So let them be mean to each other. All right? If you continue to harass them.
I won't do it. My mom's already cursing me off and is threatening to kick me out because she's so embarrassed. You guys arrested my brother when he had pot and mushrooms on him, so my mom's very familiar with you guys.
All right.
I'm sorry.
Have you been drinking at all?
No, that is she. What did she tell you that?
No,
I'm in drag in the back.
No.
I can't tell. It's perfume or if that's odor of alcohol. It's very. That's fine. So you didn't drink anything at all today, right?
No. Everybody always thinks that.
I just want to make sure. Just like I said.
Yeah. No. I know.
Do you mind if I check your eyes real quick, just to make sure that you're not impaired, just to make sure I don't let you get in the car? And
no, that's fine.
All right. If you just want to stand over here and. I'm not going to shine directly in your eye, but I do need to be able to see your eyes. You're just going to look straight ahead. Just stand with your feet together, hands down at your side for me. Do you have any injuries to your brain or your eyes? I don't know your glasses. What injuries do you have?
I had long COVID and I was passing out at work, and I had concussions multiple times. I have medical records for this, if that's what you need.
That's okay. All right.
The officer is about to perform the horizontal gaze nystagmus test on the suspect, which usually comes first in a DUI investigation and is used as a sort of preliminary sobriety test in most cases. It's designed for him to be able to assess her eye movement for any unsteadiness or wobbling, and her ability to focus her eyes without moving her head.
Pen?
Yep.
This is your eyes and your eyes only. I want you to follow my pen. Do you understand?
Yep.
Nope, just keep your head perfectly still and just follow. Yep, just follow with your eyes. Okay.
This is like physical therapy all over again.
That's all right.
615. Echo 66 Romeo Golf X-ray. Contact to a 2023 Silver to an Andrew Profaci, 63-year-old male out of Lakewood Township.
Officer Davison has to remind her several times to keep her head still, and he noted in his report the suspect's inability to smoothly pursue the target. Needless to say, he isn't impressed by her performance.
So how much did you actually drink today? Let's get some alcohol.
Yeah, I went out after work, but...
All right, how many drinks did you have?
2.
2 what?
No, it's not the
double vodka club.
Okay.
The officer's suspicions were spot on, and the suspect makes the wise decision to change her answer to something more believable. For someone who supposedly knows how this goes, she still doesn't seem to be able to outwit the patrolman.
All right, do you have any...
Are you really arresting me right now?
I'm running through a field sobriety test. All right? I have to determine if you're impaired or not.
Is that really what this woman did to me?
She had nothing to do with this. You drove here, and now I smell alcohol on you. All right, so I have to run field sobriety test. I can just let you get in a car and go kill somebody. Right?
I'm not going to kill anybody. Dude, my mom's going to kill me before anybody.
Do you know how many people die from drunk driving every year?
Yeah, a lot.
I just want to make sure you're okay. That's all.
I'm fine.
All right. All right. You see this line right here, right?
Yeah.
All right. For right now, you get into what's called the starting position. All right. So you're going to put your right foot on that line, and then put your left foot directly in front of your foot, touching heel to toe, and keep your hands down to your side. Nope. Just get back into that position for me, and stay there until I tell you to begin. The right front line, left foot in front of it, hands down at your side. Nope, don't start yet. Just stay in that position until I tell you to begin. Do you understand?
Yeah, no, I just...
Do you have any questions? Just don't lean on your car, okay?
Tell me when to go.
All right, just keep your hands down at your side. Just stay in that position until I tell you to begin. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right, when I tell you to... Nope, just get back in that position for me. When I tell you to, you're going to take 9 heel-to-toe steps, counting out loud. All right, it's going to look and sound something like this. Just get back into that position for me, okay? Hands down at your side. All right, walking across that line, heel to toe. Not yet, not until I tell you to begin. All right, you're going to count out loud with each step. It's going to look and sound something like this. 1, 2, 3. I'm doing 3 for demonstration purposes. You're going to do 9. When you get to your 9th step, you leave your front foot planted. On your back foot, you take a series of short steps until you're back around to where you started, and then 9 heel-toe steps back. 1, 2, 3. Again, I'm doing 3 for demonstration purposes. You're going to do 9. So you're going to walk down that line. You're going to walk in a straight line, touching heel to toe. Just get back to that starting position for me, okay?
No, I just can't believe this woman burned my life.
Okay, well, you got to run these tests, though. So you got to get back to that starting position for me, okay? All right, hands down to your side. Don't lean on your car. All right, hold on. Don't start yet. So you're going to walk in that line, touching heel to toe, hands down to your side, count out loud with each step, and look down at your feet.
The suspect has already failed to maintain the starting position and begun the test before being asked 5 times. Next up is the performance portion of the test, where the suspect must execute what she heard during instruction. However, she's steadily and visibly losing her nerve as the encounter goes on.
Do you have any?
To go.
Do you have any questions?
I just need to walk in a straight line, and you're gonna ruin my life if I fuck up.
Do you understand the test?
Yeah.
Do you have any questions about it?
No.
Okay, you can begin whenever you're ready. Just count out loud for me.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Alright, just finish the test just like I demonstrated. 90 heel toe steps back.
I can't believe somebody did this to me. My mom is vomiting right now because of this.
Alright. Take a second. Collect yourself, alright, but then we gotta finish these tests.
She's about to sue that woman,
Alright,
man.
don't worry about that right now, okay? Just take a breath.
She's about to sue her.
Alright. 7-4 to base, I'm 10-4 out here just running tests.
I really didn't want this. This is just a job in real estate. This shouldn't come down to this. 1, 2, 3,
6, 7, 4, you need it back?
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Negative, I'm 10-4. Alright, we have one more test, okay?
What did I not do right?
To be fair, the suspect executed the test relatively well, with the exception of forgetting to count out loud in the very beginning. She did the correct number of steps, and the steps themselves were heel to toe and on the line, though sloppy at some points. Provided that she'd remembered to count in the beginning, that might have been a rare pass.
We have one more test, alright? It's standard. These are 3 tests that we do. Okay? So just stand over there again. Oh, just stand over here for me. Can you stand over here for me?
Yeah, no, I can't believe somebody did this to me.
Okay. So feet together, hands down on your side. Alright, don't start until I tell you to begin. When I tell you to, you're going to take either foot of your choosing. You're going to lift that foot up approximately 6 inches off the ground. Legs straight, hands down on your side. You're going to look down at that foot and count out loud by 1,000s. Alright, so it's going to look and sound something like this. 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, 4 1,000, so on and so forth until I tell you to stop.
So I'm doing 1 1,000, 2 1,000 for 10 seconds.
Until I tell you to stop.
Until you tell. Okay, that's fine.
Do you understand the test?
Yep.
Do you have any questions? No?
No.
Alright, you can begin whenever you're ready.
1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, 4 1,000, 5 1,000, 6 1,000, 7 1,000, 8 1,000, 9 1,000, 10 1,000.
Keep going until I tell you to stop.
Dude, these shoes are...
Do you want to take them off?
Yeah, I'll take them.
Okay.
I could do it barefoot better. My dad has to clip these for me when I go to work.
I'll let you do it.
No, it's... This is so ridiculous. I'll let that crazy woman convince you that she's...
When I got here, I didn't say, she says you're drunk, did I? I got here, I smelled alcohol on you.
Well, I went to the bar because I was...
Yeah.
Do you know what working in real estate is like? Life on top of it.
Do you understand the test, though, or do you want me to demonstrate it again? Just
10 seconds on one foot, 10 seconds on the other foot?
No, until I tell you to stop on one foot. All right, do you want me to demonstrate the whole thing again, or
go ahead.
you understand it still?
Yep.
Do you have any questions? No, don't start yet. Do you have any questions? I have to ask each time. Do you have any questions?
Well, you want to repeat it again?
Do you want me to? I will. I'm not being sarcastic.
I don't want to
I'm
get
being
fucked,
serious.
so...
Okay, I'll demonstrate again. That's not all right, hands down to your side, looking down at your toe. You count loud by 1,000, foot parallel to the ground. You understand?
Yep.
Do you have any questions?
No.
All right, you can begin whenever you're ready.
1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, 4 1,000, 5 1,000, 6 1,000, 7 1,000, 8 1,000, 9 1,000, 10 1,000, 11 1,000. I can't believe she fucking did that. If I'm 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, 4 1,000, 5 1,000, 6 1,000, 7 1,000, 8 1,000, 9 1,000, 10 1,000, 11 1,000,
transporting one female to Jersey Shore Medical Center, starting mileage 668.
16 1,000, 17 1,000, 18 1,000, 19 1,000, 20 1,000, 21 1,000, 22 1,000, 23 1,000, 24 1,000, 25 1,000, 26 1,000.
A second attempt of the one-leg stand was good, However, the fact that it took her 2 attempts and that she quit halfway through is grounds enough for failure, as the prosecutor's daughter is about to find out.
All right. Do me a favor, just put your hands behind your back. You're going to place under arrest for driving while intoxicated. Put your hands behind your back.
Sir.
Put your hands behind
What
your back.
did I do?
You failed the test. Put your hands behind your back.
I failed it?
Yes. Put your hands behind your back for me. All right. Unfortunately, you failed all 3 tests.
Can you tell me how I failed it?
Nope, not right now. We're not having this discussion on the side of the road, all right? It'll all be in the report, but unfortunately... I'm going to grab your phone and everything, all right? Do you want to slide your shoes back on or no? I'm going to grab these for you, okay? Just leave them up there for now. Do you want to slide your shoes... All right, let's go to the back of the car then, all right?
They did this to me.
I understand.
This is their... Please help me.
Listen, I can get your resources to get help with your drinking, all right, if that's an issue. But unfortunately, we're at this point where we're under arrest for drinking and driving, all right? You want to slide your shoes on or no?
These people are...
After quickly patting her down and placing her in the back of the patrol car, Officer Davison goes to search the suspect's vehicle, where he would find a few not-so-shocking pieces of evidence.
Yeah. I mean, she's got all THC pens too. But yeah, definitely alcohol. I started talking to her. I was like, real sweet. And at first I was like, man, she's perfect. I was like, no, it's definitely fucking alcohol. Hey, she got shooters all in here.
Shooter over there as well, right?
Which one? She got them all over the place. Like I said, she got THC pens everywhere.
Happened to me once last year.
Bro, look at all these shooters. Oh yeah, she's definitely over.
I don't think you have to be a
No, definitely not. I think there is other shit mixed in, but look, she definitely took some mouthwash to try to mask it.
Yeah, because you're not put on your...
So I have 2 THC pens, 4 filled shooters. So there's an empty over there. There's an empty shooter over there. Oh, that'll do. All right.
Is there anyone inside that could just print out a TRO?
She had all time to throw shit out, too.
In total, the officers found 6 shot-sized bottles of alcohol, some open and empty. Just minutes later, the suspect was on her way to the Howell Township Police Department.
Does this affect my credit score?
There, she was read the standard statement for motor vehicle operators, in plain terms, the request form for a breathalyzer test. She refuses to give a breath sample, which is another charge added to her rap sheet that comes with a 7-month suspension of her license and a fine of anywhere between $300 and $500. A few hours later, she was released to a friend with a DUI charge, as well as charges for failing to submit a breath sample, having an open container of alcohol inside a vehicle, and reckless driving. 6 months later, the driver took a plea deal where she pleaded guilty to the charges of refusing to submit a breath sample and operating a vehicle under the influence. She was ordered to spend 12 hours at an intoxicated driver's resource center, pay $1,080 in fines, and install an ignition interlock device on her car for 9 months. A huge thank you to Drive-Thru Tours for providing us with this video. You can view and drop a like on the raw footage over on their channel. If you want more of the craziest police encounters, have a look at our previous videos and subscribe to be notified of brand new police stops.